Hello and welcome to the latest edition of Fuse News, coming to you live on Facebook and YouTube. Here's today's top stories. Greater Manchester Police have issued a warning over gatherings in Platts Field Park after the weekend's sunny weather led to many going to gather. Video footage depicts the park on Sunday afternoon. The Greater Manchester Police later issued a statement which urged people to remember that we are still in lockdown and that as the weather continues to get warmer and the nights get lighter, please avoid gathering outside. The statement stressed that fines are still being issued for people who contravene the current lockdown regulations. Following this, there have been complaints from students and locals alike concerning the amount of litter in the park following the weekend. Pictures depict bins overflowing and rubbish left out on the grass. While some have suggested that this is the responsibility of the council, others have urged that park staff cannot cater to the large volume of people gathering to drink when only essential exercise is allowed at this time. If you have any thoughts on the litter situation or the gathering in Platt Park, then do let us know in the comments section. In other news, campaigns for the March SU elections are currently underway with voting opening in 2 days' time. This week, Fuse TV hosted live hustings to get to know the candidates. If you missed these, you can catch up on the Manchester Students' Union YouTube channel. In other news, Dr. Seuss Enterprises has announced that it will no longer publish 6 of Dr. Seuss's books due to racist and insensitive imagery. The company has issued a statement saying that these books portray people in ways that are hurtful and wrong, and that ceasing sales of books is only part of our commitment and our broader plan to ensure Dr. Seuss Enterprises catalogue represents and supports all communities and families. Books included in this span will be And To Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street and Green Eggs and Ham. Now here's Tom with the latest on Rishi Sunak's plans for furlough to be extended.
Chancellor Rishi Sunak announced earlier this week that the furlough programme would be extended, which pays 80% of employees' wages for the hours they cannot work during the pandemic. This has said that it would help millions through the challenging months ahead. Some 600,000 more self-employed people will also be eligible for government help as access to grants is widened. However, the Labour Party said the support schemes should have been extended months ago. The coronavirus job retention scheme has protected more than 11 million jobs since its inception last March and was due to close at the end of April. It has been credited for slowing the pace of job losses as tens of thousands of businesses remain shut. Employers will now be expected to pay 10% towards the hours their staff do not work in July, increasing to 20% in August and in September as the economy begins to reopen. Government support for self-employed people has also been extended till September. Now, here's Frankie.
Thank you. Now for some positive news to end our broadcast with today. Rina Sawayama, a genre-defying singer-songwriter and queer icon, has recently been praised for sparking a change in the eligibility criteria of the Brits and the Mercury Prize. Last summer, following the breakout success of her critically acclaimed album, Sawayama, hailed by Sir Elton John as 2020's strongest album of the year by far, Rina revealed that she was actually ineligible for the Brits and the Mercury Prize. This was because she holds Japanese rather than British citizenship, which was an eligibility requirement for these prizes at the time. Rina expressed her upset at her ineligibility, stating that her exclusion was othering and that it suggested that she was not British enough, despite her living in the UK for 25 years. This has sparked controversy and an outpour of love for Sawayama, leading to the hashtag #SawayaMaIsBritish trending on Twitter. Yesterday, Rina revealed that she'd been in talks with the British phonographic industry that run the Brits and the Mercury Prize, and that they had subsequently decided to change their eligibility criteria to include anyone that lived in the UK for over 5 years. This has been hailed as a victory for equality and diversity. Rina herself expressed her gratitude that she was able to help make a systemic change for future generations, so that in years to come we can see a more diverse definition of British musical excellence. That's all from us this week at Fuse News. We hope to see you again next Friday.